So let's go ahead and start putting together this structure here. So we're going to start with the icon first, and then this star and the rating. Okay, so all of that's going to be, of course, inside of our column here. So first of all, for our column, I'm going to change a few things here. So I'm going to say add a modifier. And I want the padding, the top padding, to be about 25 dp. And then vertical arrangement, I want this to be center, and horizontal arrangement, I want center horizontally like this. And now inside here, that's where I'm going to add the icon, this heart first. So let's go ahead and say icon. I'm going to use the image vector. I'm going to use our icons. Just use default. Well, rounded, that's fine. I'm going to use the favorite with the border like this. And of course, we need to pass a description. Fav icon. And pass a modifier to just modify a few things here. Say modifier. Let's give a padding of bottom padding that is of about 1 dp. Okay, very good. So now if you look at our code, you can see we have that very nice heart there. Next, let's go ahead and create and look at this structure here. Okay, it's going to be its own structure per se. That means this is going to be right after our icon. I'm going to call book rating, which is going to expect score of, let's say, 3.5 to begin with. And let's go ahead and create this composable. And there we go. So I'm just going to have a 4.5 as a default. And in our book rating here, what we want to do, first of all, we're going to create a surface like that and add a modifier, add a height, in this case of about 70, and padding, overall padding of about 4 dp. And let's go ahead and add a shape, right? Because we want a shape like this. Let's get rid of that. As you can see, there is that shape there. So rounded corner shape. And I'm going to give a 56 dp percentage. So really rounded, as you see there. Okay. I'm going to give an elevation of about 6 dp. And let's give a color, say color.white. So if you look at this, you'll see that indeed we have two items inside. We have the star and then the 0.0, or in this case, the rating. So let's create a column and pass in a modifier again. Overall padding of about 4 dp. And that should be okay for now. And we're going to pass an icon again. And it's going to be icons. I'm going to say default. Let's say field if you want. Doesn't matter really. I'm going to say star. And how about star border like this? Why not? And I can say star for content description. Let's pass a modifier internally. Let's give a padding of about 3 dp. And then we're going to add a text right below it, which is going to be our score. So I'm going to say score dot to string like that. And let's style it a little bit using material theme and typography subtitle 1 like this. All right, let's go ahead and split. Let's refresh real quick. And just like that, you see we have this nice structure there. It looks really good. I love it. Okay, so it is indeed working. So it looks pretty much something like this. That's really good. All right. Okay, so what's next? Well, next we need to look at this section here where we're going to have the title of the book and, of course, potential writers. So, very simply, let's go back to code where we call. So now we're back into our card. Okay. So after our book rating, we've added that, and outside of our row, because it has to be still inside of this column, right? So this is the row where we have the book and this structure. Now we're going to go outside, still in this column, and create yet this structure there. So let's see. That's our row. Outside of that row, I'm going to create a text. This is going to say book title. Pass a modifier. Overall padding. Let's say font weight, and I want this to be bold. Max lines. I want this to be at least 2 lines, okay? Because the book title could be long. And overflow. I'm going to add an overflow here because we don't have a lot of space. So I'm going to just say text overflow. Ellipsis. Let's say ellipsis like this. So we can have something like ... if the text is too long. Okay, that should be good. And then let's create another text. And this one's going to be authors like this. And we're going to say modifier, of course, padding about 4 dp, and give it a style, material, theme. Let's go back. Typography, and I'm going to make it caption. Okay, very good. Let's take a look. Very nice. So there it is. We have the book title goes here, and the authors will go here. Very good. So making good progress. All right. So the next thing we need to do is to create this nice structure there, right? So it's really nice. So it looks like it's a rounded corner shape there. And it's going to be on top of our main structure, main card. Okay, so we're going to do that in the next video.